I feel like I wanted them to teach that in school, but I feel like that's probably like something that probably might, because it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they ain't gonna. They really
Video,
trying. What you say?
in that video, it's a lot. So I feel like they try to teach it in the school will be have to extend the 12th grade to like 16th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really trying to learn really what happened and actually get a learning. You know what I'm saying? Like the 1+1's like a learning to it, so we actually know it.
Right, and they really don't want us to know. Like they really try to hide this from us because they don't really want us to know that we the Israelites. That's why they call us black, and black is just a color out of crayon box. You know, and they call us African American. That term came out in the '80s by Jesse Jackson. They call us Negroes, colored. We got all these names that they call us because they trying to hide and confuse us from calling us the Israelites. They don't want us to know that we the Israelites. So, cause we think like what you say?
They okay. I'm looking at it like they didn't want to know it. They didn't want us to know we was the Israelites, but for what reason? But I know we actually. Tell me about this. How come we sold ourselves to the trade, or our own kinds basically sold us to the Europeans, right?
No, that's what I had. Hey, did you see what I had sent you on Instagram? I had sent you.
I look at you. I was trying to look at it, but you kind of called like.
Oh.
Like,
Okay. Well, I had sent it to you. Basically, what it was going into. We have us. We call ourselves African American though, but we not really Africans. Africans are two different people than us. So they was the one we was in Jerusalem, and we had fled into Africa to escape the Romans because the Romans were trying to kill us. So the Africans sold us to the white man. We wasn't selling our own people. The Africans were selling us. We two different, even though we dark skinned, like we kind of look alike, but we two different people. Just like with the Chinese and Japanese people, they kind of look alike. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, they kind of make now looking at when I first was looking at it, made it seem like we sold each other, but back then everybody was just their own. You know what I'm saying? They really we were just our own race or whatever I want to try to say. So it really didn't matter back then. Now they made it like kind of matter or whatever like that. But back then they didn't really look at race as a thing. You know what I'm saying? It was just people. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's really the reason why they were like in school. They didn't tell us that Africans were selling, because they don't want us to know that we the Hebrew Israelites. So they just gonna say Africans were selling Africans to try to confuse us. But really, Africans were selling Hebrew Israelites into slavery. We two different type of people. That's what that picture had said I had sent you. So when we got the phone, you go look at it. It'll make sense what I had sent you.
Okay, and I see. So really, and the truth is we're supposed to be mad at the Africans, right?
You said who? You said what?
I know we don't supposed to be mad at anybody, but in truth, we don't supposed to be mad at the white people. We're supposed to be mad at the Africans, right?
Well, really, technically, both of them had a hand in that. Basically, everybody. It wasn't even just them. It was like you had Chinese people, Japanese people, East Indians, Arab. Every other people had us in the slavery though. They were just selling us to each other and stuff like that, back and forth. Yeah, but the Africans. But the Romans was really trying to kill us first before the Africans. We just fled into Africa to try to hide from the Romans because we were two dark race of people, so we were trying to blend in with the Africans. So when the Romans came to get us, the Africans sold us for they sold us for guns and wine and all that stuff. No, they gave us into slavery. So both of them had a hand in our slavery though. Going into that, the reason why we in that thing. But that's why the Most High. He don't really. That's why they call us black. White people call white, but the Bible don't call nobody black and nobody white. The Most High deal with like nations of people. So that's why you have like the white people. They wouldn't be white. They'll be the Edomites. That'd be their nationality according to the Bible, because we know that they're not really the color white. They really like pinkish red. That's why they call them rednecks in the South. They be real red. And when they get sunburned, they turn red. That's their real color. So we ain't really the color black either. We brown. So the Lord deal with nations of people, but he don't deal with like, skin color. About people calling themselves skin color. He deal about the nations of people, what bloodline you come from.
That's so true, man. And this guy I was talking to, he was saying like we just kind of the same colors. Just one or the other got more melatonin in our bodies or something like that.
Yeah, we got melanin. The melanin, in our skin. That's what that's when the white people they don't have melanin. That's why they get sunburn and stuff like that. But our melanin protect us from the sun.
Right.
And we get darker and stuff like that.
So that kind of actually made sense why we was actually working in the field, because we were more protected than white people in the field, because the white people would have sacrificed more by burning and stuff, and you know what I'm saying. But it was all a bad thing anyway, just being slavery. But it kind of made sense because God gave the black people the ability to work in the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, but it sounds like a bad thing, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know.
But the thing about it is, though, we wasn't never supposed to be working like in the fields and all like that. The reason why we had to work in the field because we didn't keep the commandments. If we would have listened to God and kept His commandments, man, we'd be like, we'll be kings. We'll be having like all type of cities. We have gold and all that stuff. But since we didn't keep the commandments, we was brought like to a lower state. So that's why we had to go through slavery and all that stuff.
Okay, that just made a whole bunch of more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely create my name through the Hebrew, the link you had sent me though.
Fast. And you can tune in on the call. We be having calls Tuesdays and Thursdays. You don't have to say nothing if you don't want to. You can just mute yourself and we be on Zoom talking about the scriptures and all that, breaking stuff down.
Yeah, I'll most definitely be listening until I start learning and get to talking.
You Presto be on there. Your Presto be on the call too.
Yeah. Isaiah be telling. I was trying to, Isaiah be busy with the shoes, but I tried to tell him I was asking him for a few advice or whatever, what I should be knowing. He ain't got the time right now, but I'm glad you was able to kind of break it down to me or whatever like that.
Oh yeah, facts. And it's a lot of stuff in the scriptures, man. Like it tell you how Christ looked, how Jesus looked.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying what you were saying, like you were going back. You said you don't want know if you want to believe in Jesus. Like what you were talking about that. You said,
I didn't when I was watching the video, I thought like Jesus was punishing us for no reason, but they broke the commandments. So never mind, I take that back.
Yeah. We had broke the commandments. That's the reason why the Father had punished us.
Because I read it too fast, and I was just seeing like he was just doing, you know what I'm saying, I thought it was for no reason. But when you said that, I was like, okay, it made sense. Because before that, he was talking about the commandments getting broke. So okay, that makes sense. So I just erased what I said about that.
Oh yeah, facts. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's the reason why the Lord had punished us, man. We were disobedient. So that's why he had put this curse on us, and it's gonna be lifted off us soon. And when his son come back, you know what I'm saying, he come back for destruction though. He coming back for destruction because for the people that didn't want to listen.
Yeah.
That's what we trying to get right now, man. We trying to get right. Our people waking up though, man. A lot of our people coming back, knowing who they is, that we Israelites and stuff.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm one of them. I'm in the line because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never did nobody wrong. I always been, you know what I'm saying, good by my word, just being a positive person and stuff like that. I was just missing the truth about what really was going on. That's really it. So God put information on your plate when it's time for you to get, you know what I'm saying? Because before this, I wouldn't even been, man, we would have been talking like probably 2 or 3 months ago, man. I used to been smoking and stuff, man. I wouldn't even focus. Anything you said, I would have to ask you again the next day, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I done sobered up, you know what I'm saying? You can actually tell I'm very focused, but yeah, I'm in a good stage of my life right now. I ain't changing that for nothing.
Facts, man. Gotta keep going, man. This right here, life, man. This why they try so hard to try to hide this history from us. Because they know that this book is our life. Like if we come back to the commandments, if all of us decided that we're gonna come back to the commandments, that's our life right there, man. It'll change generational curses. We'll be back right with the Most High, man. But now we know right now we coming back, but you still have some of us that don't want to listen because they don't want to they're not trying to learn though. They're trying to stay in the world still. But us coming back and listening and hearkening, the Most High he pleased with that.
Yeah, right. And it was some languages like, man, bro, it was some on there that like I didn't. It was just words, but they've been speaking that for a long time. So
Right, Hebrew.
yeah, we want. I guess English ain't even our language. It's like it's
Nah.
crazy. It's like how I'm talking right now. I'm just like did we really speak another language? Like, cause it just sounds like we've been speaking English forever, but that's just how we grew up and we was raised.
Yeah, cause when we got off them slave ships, when they had took us off them slave ships, we were speaking Hebrew. That's what we call it. That's what we call it, the Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew is just our language. So we were speaking Hebrew when we got off them slave ships, but then throughout time they had beat us into English. They had taught us English and made us learn their language. So that's why we taught English. And even if you look, the Puerto Rican, like the Hispanics, they Israelites too. And the reason why they speak Spanish is because they was conquered by the Spaniards, and the Spaniards had beat them into Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause Puerto Rican, Cuba, all of them was in slavery with us, man. They was on slave ships with us and everything.
No. Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy.
For real.
And explain because I was telling Isaiah, I told Isaiah, like, I was in my hometown for Thanksgiving, whatever like that. And he was like, he didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, whatever like that. And he couldn't really explain why he didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I knew why, because the killing of somebody.
Yeah.
Is the natives considered Hispanic people?
Yeah. They like his Israelites too. Yeah. That's why we don't celebrate it, because it was like the genocide. That was the day that Christopher Columbus and all them had came over here and killed our people. So that's why we were like that's why we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, because it's a day of genocide on our people. So that's why we don't even celebrate it like that. But we don't celebrate it at all. Yeah, they Israelites too though, yeah.
Man, I'm going, hey, let me tell you this now. This information I'm taking, I'm going for what's good. I don't care. Nobody don't like it because of the change. I'm going for what's right. Because I know it goes back to before time, whatever like that, but you know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody telling me something that doesn't make sense, I will most definitely correct them in a way, but it just, whatever you're saying kind of just makes sense, because what you gotta figure out, go back to before this, like we was something, we had our own stuff, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. We had our own stuff, just like how the white folks had their own stuff, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own stuff going on, so it ain't just like now, I mean, when the slavery stuff come, things just happen like that. So you gotta, that's what I've been thinking about for a minute now, way before now, like what we had before slavery, you know what I'm saying, before they did all this, I was thinking like that. So I understand. I totally believe what you're saying, everything like that. And I'm gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna definitely back you up on anything, you know what I'm saying, you say whatever like that. And then I gotta ask you a question about the food we're supposed to eat, like.
Oh yeah, but
I see you talking about that one day. I was, you know what I'm saying, I tuned in on it, you explaining the food and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I already eat. I got a good diet and water and just, you know what I'm saying, I eat chicken and stuff like that. But
chicken straight.
Okay, chicken straight, regular chicken straight. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I can show you. I can read that to you real quick. But this going back to what you were saying about, like, how we came from something, because in history class they teach us that we came from just monkeys. I mean, they make us seem like we just started as slaves. They don't tell us what we was before 16, 19. They tell us that, they start our history off with us being slaves. But the Bible said, if you go back, I'm finna read this real quick. This Deuteronomy 7:6. It said, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So this right now, he talking to the Israelites. He said we are a special people. So in school, in history class, they don't show us that special side of us. They always show us that side of us being in slavery, us going through stuff. But they don't teach us that side, or they don't tell us that we're a special people above all people. This is what the Bible say there, but they don't talk about that. They don't tell us this stuff, man. They want us to think that we just old black people just walking around. But really, we know we kings and princesses, man.
Yeah, I believe it too. Cause how we, you know what I'm saying? And it's so much, it's scars left behind this, what they've been lying to us about. Cause man, it's so much. Like, man, it's so much. It's like when I was growing up, I was thinking like different. Like I have to just work for forever and things like that. But it's more to it. I wish we got to talk the right way, because it'd have been a lot of more black people, you know what I'm saying, better off living and certain things like that if we was taught the right way. You feel me?
Facts.
Just being real, cause like it was fair anyway. Like my roommate white, so there's no way you know what I'm saying, I don't like white people. I'm just trying to figure out like it was even. I'm a person like you give me respect is given. I like everything balanced around me, so I was just like, man, everybody should have if everybody got the most equal opportunity, we all could have shined together. Cause me and my roommate, we get along perfectly fine. So I feel like back then we just got along like how me and my roommate get along, no arguing, nothing. We can both shine together. That's what me and my roommate doing right now. We shining together. You know what I'm saying? She got her stuff going on, and I got my stuff going on in the future. So I'll just be like, why can't it just been like that? But you know what I'm saying? Everybody have like trials and I can't even say the other word, but you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, and that's the reason why, like, cause the Most High had made basically. Oh, let me get this. I'm finna get it. Let me get this real quick. I'm finna show you, cause basically, like, hold on, let me get this real quick. Let me show you. So this 1 Kings chapter 8 verse 53, it says, "For thou didst separate them from among all the people of the earth to be thy inheritance, as thou spakest by the hand of Moses, thy servant, when thou broughtest our father out of Egypt, O Lord Yahweh." So the Lord, that's going back to like Deuteronomy 7:6, how he said that we was a chosen people. So he really said, you know, him being our father and our power, our God, he has separated us from among everybody else, because he knew that if we came together, like, you know, you say you have your friend that's that y'all get along very well, but it's a lot of other, you know, white people that's redneck. They hate us. They want to kill us. So God knew that if we came together, it wasn't gonna, you know, work out like that. It was gonna clash heads, because we two different type of people. Like, if you look at us, you know, we so like, you know, we love, we rhythm, we got rhythm, we love, you know, soul. We get soulful people, man. Like, it's just like you can tell that it's something special about us as a people. And even if you look into the story of, it's a story called Jacob and Esau, when you know, they was in a womb together. Jacob and Esau, they brothers though. They was in a womb together, and they was in the womb fighting. They was never getting along. So that's why the Lord said that he wanted us to be separate from everybody else, because he knew that, you know, us being his chosen people, you always gonna have people that try to come against us and hate us, because our royalty, where we come from. So that's why he was saying, like, you know, he wanted the Israelites to be this right here. And that's the reason why we went through slavery. You know, every time we come together, there's always something going on. We had to go through slavery, segregation, Black Wall Street, all that stuff went on. So God was like, okay, y'all my people, y'all gonna be, you know, y'all gonna have this stuff over here. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, we didn't keep the commandments, so that's why we at the bottom and everything.
Yeah, so they basically didn't want us to rock. They basically were kind of like jealous of what we could become or something like that.
Yeah, because they know, even you have some people, you have some white people right now, they know that we the Israelites. Like, these pastors and stuff, they know we the Israelites, but they not gonna tell us. And the reason why we think they hate us because of our skin color. You know, they hate us because we black. No, they hate us because they know who we are. We just don't know who we are. But they know that we the Israelites. That's why they know that, you know, we God's chosen people, but we don't know that. That's why the reason why it's some type of animosity that they have towards us, because they know that we the people, but we just don't know. You know, they don't just hate us because they don't hate us because of our skin color, because you have East Indians darker than us, and they ain't getting shot down in the streets. You have some Chinese people dark. You know, it's us though, because we are the people, and we going through these curses.
No cat. Oh boy, you just opened up a whole other world in my mind. I feel like I'm a different person. Let me tell you why, bro. That just makes so much sense. Cause, bro, when I felt like like what I was saying, like when I was smoking, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, my potential is at its highest when I'm sober, paying attention and stuff like that. But they got in our mind kind of that we can't build stuff. We can't build business and stuff like that. But you know, there's a lot of black business coming out now. But they didn't really kind of want us to overpower. That's basically what I'm trying to get to. Because they know we could become something big, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something real big. Because I feel it in my bones. Like, I feel like I can, you know what I'm saying, build whatever I want to build, not just build something small and can't build businesses here, there, everywhere else or whatever like that. I feel like I can do that. So they kind of felt like we were overpower them and stuff like that. So they kind of wanted just to keep us on the bottom.
Right.
That kind of was wrong, but I'm saying I'm just glad the world is to this day, because I got a wonderful roommate. You know what I'm saying? We get along like I was saying. I love her to death. She looked after me. You know what I'm saying? When I found her, bro, I'm from, we from Nashville. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on down there. I ain't talking bad about nobody, but it's true. But it's just a lot going on down there. So when I found my roommate up here, like, when I tell you I, like, love being around because she treat me how I want to be treated, whatever like that. So, like, it's crazy, bro, how the world is, man. But truth be told, the people that's doing right will be the people that's going to shine. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. The Most High going to look out. He going to look out always. Like, and that's good that you got a roommate like that. Hey, the Most High can put that spirit on her, to be like that. Because, the Most High can be looking after you. So he gonna give you a roommate, he gonna put that spirit on her to be like that towards you, cause he looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? He do everything. He always gonna look out for his people though.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, dang, why it could have been like that then, cause there's been so much love. It was just like how it is, like with me and my roommate, how it is back then. It was like that back then to now, man. There's been so much love, cause I'd rather be on this world with all the love than anything else. Cause I see where the jealousy I can't even talk. I see where that come from, and then I'm tripping.
Okay, you straight.
I'm gonna try to talk, but anyway, I see where everything come from, man. But yeah, man, that I really appreciate all the information you gave me, though, family.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. If you got any more questions, feel free to hit my line. Hit Presto line.
Be on the Zoom call Thursday. I usually go to bed like 9:45 because I get up at 2 a.m. for my studies, for my home care or whatever like that. So I do that.
Yeah.
Then after I get done my stretching and studying or whatever like that, then I lay back down until I got to go to work or whatever. It just depends what day it is, what I got to do. So yeah.
Yeah, you could just tune in however long you can. Like, you don't got to stay the whole time. You could just tune in and listen. Leave out. To get you fast.
Definitely gonna learn as much as I can, though. But yeah, man, tell your mom and them I love them, and your dad I love them too, and then I love you too, and your brother too.
Yeah, most definitely I tell them, hey, I love you too, King.
All right, bro. Be safe, bro.
Hey, you too.
All right, bye.
Stay in contact, King.
Oh yeah, most definitely is.
All right, come.
All right.